Hello students, I am Dr. Vinay Pratap Singh, a TechCube faculty of Engineering Physics subject working as Assistant Professor in GC Bharatpur, Rajasthan. In this part of lectures, I will discuss Unit 4. Here, ninth lecture is the slight revision of the previous lectures which I have already delivered in classroom about Einstein theory and coefficients, about laser properties and their applications, and what is population inversion. Then in lecture 10, I will explain the three components of lasers. At last, in lecture 11 and 12, I will discuss two examples of lasers. One, helium neon lasers, and second one is semiconductor laser. We all know that the intensity of normal light emission decay with distance and time. This decay is due to the attenuation of light due to absorption or scattering of light. The given expression show how light intensity decay. Here I naught is the initial light intensity and IT represent the real light intensity. Here alpha represent the attenuation constant. This attenuation is due to the absorption of light or due to the scattering of light. In contrary to simple light, a typical laser beam emission show high monochromaticity, directionality. Here photons remain in same phase. Laser beam is highly intense and polarized. These are the characteristics of the lasers. To understand this difference between simple light and laser beam, first we have to understand the mechanism of light emission. Before Einstein prediction, scientists know only two possible mechanisms involved in light emission through material. First is absorption and second is spontaneous emission. In absorption process, the atom of material absorb a photon of h nu energy from ground state and get excited to an excited energy level E2. This atom in the excited state may stand only for about 10 raised to power minus 8 seconds and then come back to the ground state E1. This process is known as emission process, spontaneous emission. However, later Einstein predicted that under equilibrium condition between matter and radiation, there must be a third process that is known as stimulated emission. This process induces photons with exactly same energy, same phase and same polarization and propagate in same direction, which result in a coherent beam of light. From this figure we can understand the stimulated emission. In this case, a photon incident on a already excited atom. This photon induces the excited atom towards the ground state. At the same time, the excited atom releases the photon. With this photon copy all characteristics like frequency, phase, direction of incident photon. This process is known as stimulated emission. Thus, now the process of light emission involves three processes: absorption, spontaneous emission, and third one, stimulated emission. The characteristics of both types of emissions have been told in classrooms. Now, question appear that the intensity of stimulated emission is so weak as compared to spontaneous emission, then how we may obtain laser action? To find the answer, if we refer to Einstein coefficients, we will find that B12 upon B21 is equal to 1, so that we can increase the stimulated process as equal to the absorption process. Here B12 is Einstein coefficient for absorption process and B21 is the Einstein coefficient for stimulated emission process. Second equation, A21 upon B21 is proportional to nu cube, which indicate that as we increase the laser energy nu, the probability of spontaneous emission will increase. Therefore, it is difficult to create high energy levels. Here A21 is the Einstein coefficient for spontaneous emission. From first Einstein relation, now we know that we can increase probability of the stimulated emission. Normally, in any material, maximum atoms remain in their ground state. However, if possible, by any means, we can increase the population of atoms more than 50% in excited state, that is N2 is greater than N1, then this condition is known as the population inversion. Population inversion is a necessary condition to obtain laser action. Thank you for your attention. Please stay home and keep yourself away from coronavirus infection.